hey guys, didn't see you, was just coating on another layer because you know how I do. Welcome back to my channel. I hope that everyone had a happy new year. In the spirit of the new year and change, I was kind of looking back at my old photos and stopped on some from middle school and was just shook. In the spirit of change, I thought that it would be kind of fun to do a video of how I got ready in middle school. So this is just a sample of a look I would put together in my middle school days. I tried to use some of my old same products. I've got my old North Face on, some old Nikes, everything. You guys will see the whole fit in a minute, but I can't wait to share with you. And if you want to see how I got ready in middle school, keep on watching. So in middle school, I started wearing makeup in like 6th grade. My mom's finally let me start wearing makeup, and I feel like that was pretty early. I would come to school pushing the envelope. Like if I was wearing like a lime green Hollister shirt, I'd do like lime green eyeshadow. And I actually do thank my mom for letting me do that, just because I feel like it was a fun way for me to express myself, and I was really excited about wearing makeup. And like school was my runway. Like my middle school and high school were my runway. Like yeah, I was going through the ugly phase. Like that didn't miss me. The ugly phase didn't miss me back then. I just didn't realize I was in it. Like I thought I was serving looks every single day. Walking into my middle school, step aside, excuse me. Coming through. But no, I wasn't. You guys will see what I was doing, and I was not innovating anything. I would straighten my hair a lot, and if I didn't straighten my hair, I would wear it curly. I would scrunch it like, you know, the normal scrunch, except it didn't look crunchy, which the funny thing is I wanted my hair to have that crunch scrunch. My friends would scrunch their hair and it would be all like crunchy, and I was like, mine doesn't look like that, mine just gets curly. And then like now I'm looking back, I'm like, they were trying to make their hair look like mine, and they couldn't, they didn't.
But you couldn't, you didn't, and now you're paying the price.
So first thing that I would do is I would just use my hands to do my foundation. I didn't use a sponge. I didn't use a brush. Like only rich kids use brushes. I didn't use a brush because I was like, ladies, God gave you these babies for foundation. Like, what are you doing? I would use just my hands, and I wish I had all my makeup from middle school. I don't. So what I'm going to do is, I have some of them. I have the eyeshadow because I'm a hoarder and I don't get rid of anything. No, get rid of the stuff. Anyway, foundation I used was the Maybelline one. Yes, this was the one. Okay, the Maybelline Dream Liquid Mousse Foundation. Looked like that. Apparently they still sell it at Target, but I was obsessed with that foundation. No one could tell me anything if I was wearing the Maybelline Liquid Dream Mousse Foundation. I was like, yes. My skin looks good. Yes. I would take about 7 pumps of that, rub it together, and then I would just kind of smear it down my face. Smear it down my face. You better stop! Just like this, yep. As my pores are gently screaming. No! Please, please. No! Wouldn't avoid the lips. I would just get it on there. Who cares, right? We'll add some sassy gloss to those puppies later. And then when I thought I had enough, I would still add 4 pumps. Because why not? And like, I would never blend down my neck. I would just take a swipe at my jawline, and that was that. And this foundation actually matches me better than what I would have been wearing back then. In middle school, I didn't fake tan or anything like I do now. Well, I did, only for dance competitions though. So my beauty secrets in middle school were to apply a darker foundation on your face and no one will suspect a thing. Like, everyone will just think you're a beautiful tan princess. I didn't realize everyone could see this line that happened. But like, I was living, like, I would look and I'd be like,
I'm so tan, I'm so beautiful, my skin's so clear, yes.
I didn't worry about streaks. I didn't worry about dark circles. I didn't worry about this. Like, all I cared about was getting that coverage, girl. Getting that tan coverage. I didn't even have bad skin in middle school. I didn't need to wear foundation, but I needed the tan coverage. The next thing I would do is I would apply some powder with the powder brush. I did use a brush for this. I didn't like translucent powder. Who was she? Like, I did not use her. I was obsessed with the color, getting all the color possible. So I would buy I can probably find it. It looks like this. It was like a compact. Honestly, like, I had my staple items, but what I would get usually was just whatever the heck my mom would let me get from Gerb's when we went. So I was not picky at all. I didn't really have any like rhyme or reason of where I was putting the powder. I just put it everywhere. I sure didn't bake or anything like that. I would just kind of cake it on. After I was done with that, I would take a bronzer. I'll show you guys what bronzer I used, and they don't have it anymore. It was the best bronzer. I would still be using it to this day. It was Physicians Formula Miami Strip. Yeah, this item is no longer available. This bronzer was my holy grail. I would just go like this. Put it all over my face. So since I don't have that, can't even get it, I have my current bronzer that I'm going to use, just like I used my old one. So I would start at the cheeks, like just putting it on the full cheek, like not in any specific place, just I knew it went on the cheeks. And then I would kind of go down on the chin, spread the wealth a little bit, kind of go all over the forehead, down the nose. I would just go everywhere with it, because I was like,
I mean, obviously it's called bronzer. You want it everywhere, don't you?
Brought to us by Victoria's Secret Beauty. I would use this big old girl. And then I had another one that was big from Walgreens. So I would use these, and I would like match my eyeshadow to whatever shirt I was wearing. Whatever I was wearing, I would just match her right up, and I would just do a look based on it. So since I'm wearing red, I never really did red. I was more into the blues and the greens back then. So when I wasn't wearing a blue or a green or a yellow, God, I would just do like a smoky. So we'll do a nice little smoked out eye for you. I would start with the whitest shade. If it had glitter, the better. Oh yeah, that's what we're looking for.
That's it, sis. That is it, sweetie. Thank you, self. I love you, self.
Yes, ma'am. I wouldn't do that much blending. I need to stop trying to blend it. I liked the look of the harsh line. Because you could tell I was wearing makeup, and I wanted you to be able to tell that I was wearing makeup. I wanted all those other middle school girls to know, watch out, watch your throne, because I'm coming for it, sweetie. Next, I would take the darkest brown I could find, and I would do that on the outside. I had something cooking back then. Like, I knew what was up. Okay, so today I might say my favorite step in my makeup is the highlight, maybe. I like doing lashes, I like lip. Back then it was eyeliner. Eyeliner was my queen. She got me through some dark times.
She is the mother I never had. She is the sister everybody would want. She is the friend that everybody deserves.
And like, I didn't care if she was messy. Like, the more smoked out she was, the better. Instead of a wing, what I would do is I would kind of swoop it at the end. Like that.
Alright, then for the bottom, I would go on the waterline, and I would make it really dark on the outside, and then as thin as I can make it on the inside.
So I know the exact mascara that I was loyal to. CoverGirl Lash Blast. I would take this and I went up, 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 and then I went down, down, down. As thick as I could make it. If you don't hear them crusting and they're not clumping together, you're not wearing enough, sweetie. I don't make the rules. And then I would just comb out my eyebrows. I would just comb them upwards like this. And then I would just smooth them out. To complete the look, I would wear some sort of glitter gloss. I'm gonna use this light pink. I wanted a light little gloss on the foundation covered lips. You can see the foundation on the little applicator. This lip gloss is super old. Hope I don't die. If I do, at least I'll look glamorous. So here's the final makeup look. Now it's time to straighten the hair.
6.5 hours later.
Just got the hair straightened. Right now, I wear a middle part, and I'll usually style it better than this, but I knew it wasn't gonna stay in this middle part very long. So I would just kind of like part it pretty far over, and I don't have the bangs anymore, but when I had them, they looked a little something like this.
Personality, haven't you people ever heard of closing a goddamn door? No.
I dug up my old North Face jacket, which this was everything to me in middle school. Got the shoes on. We're missing one key detail, and that is perfume. I don't have my favorite fragrance from middle school, which was Bath & Body Works Sweet Pea. What I do have is Justin Bieber's perfume. So we're gonna spritz a little bit of that on. Still smells like awkward teen years.
No need to worry, baby, are you down, 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 down?
Blah blah blah. Zip your lip like a padlock.
Nice legs, Daisy too. That's the way she comes through like. 'Cause I just set them up, just set them up, just set them up tonight.
Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed watching how I got ready in middle school. Don't forget to subscribe below and follow me on Instagram. Thanks.